Waombolezaji wenzangu. God is good
all the time.
All the time.
God is good and that is the
Nyasaye ber. Sechite. Erokamano ahinya. As you've been told, my name is Eugene Wamalwa. I'm here today, first of all, to represent the fourth President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta. Also, I am here to represent my cabinet colleagues who served under the fourth President with the late Professor George Magoha, the brother of Professor Richard Magoha. And I'm also here on behalf as a friend of the family because I served with Professor George Magoha in the last administration, Pauline Dola, Joseph, and we are here to say pole to them and the entire family for losing their dear brother. Indeed, it's not normal to find two brothers dying almost at the same time, to have them lying at Lee funeral at the same time. It was very tragic. I was recently in Alupe, Busia, with Joseph when we were having the first graduation of Alupe University. And when I saw him, I asked him about my good friend, Professor George Magoha. And Joseph joked and said, "Oh, you're a good colleague. He's now back in the classroom in Maseno, and he's reporting to his Liburu back home." So it was like a joke. But little did I know that in another few days or hours, this country would hear of the tragic death of the good Professor George Magoha and his brother Richard. Indeed, though we are all here to condole with the family, we cannot say we know your pain. And the tragedy that has befallen your family reminds me of what James Baldwin once said in his book, Fire Next Time, that you do not know the meaning of pain. You do not know the meaning of torture. And if you see one in pain or in torture, you may sympathize, or you may even empathize with them, but you still do not know the meaning of that pain until the red hot iron is against your own skin. For the Magoha family, we were with Professor when you lost your brother Charles. I think that was 2021. In 2022, you lost Richard. And in 2023, as you're beginning the year, you lost the good Professor George, our colleague. We want to say pole. The tragedy that has befallen you reminds us of the good man, Job, the man of God. And to see you so strong, to hear you speak, I listened to Obare, I listened to Joseph. The courage that you have shows the faith that you have in God as a family. And we want to thank the Catholic Church to have all these priests come here to bury one person. Also shows how strong the faith of this family is. And we thank you, Reverend Priests, Fathers, for being here to condole this family. So allow me to, first of all, give the President's message of condolence, and to also say, apart from this message of condolence, the President sent us to sit with the family and to support the family. He also did send his personal donation of 2 million shillings to help with the family. And as cabinet colleagues, we also raised 1 million shillings to help this family. Because they've been through a lot from America to here. It's been a long, hard journey for them. And we want to assure you that President Uhuru Kenyatta and his team will stand with you. After today, we'll still come back because we know that on 11th, you will be burying your brother, Professor George Magoha. And we're here to assure the family that you will not be alone. We'll stand with you. I was only sent here to represent them today. But on 11th of February, we are going to be all here to ensure that we give our good professor a dignified send-off. But for today, we just want to thank those who are in America for all that you did, the committees that have worked here at home, to give Professor Richard a dignified send-off. Because our colleague, Professor George Magoha, was himself organizing this funeral. We didn't know he was going to also go with his brother. So poleni sana, allow me to give the President's message before I'll also give a short message of condolence from myself.